Now we're going to work on the Eco65 pellet stove. This is a real high efficiency pellet stove. It is one of their bigger models. It is a great stove when it's kept clean. And when you keep it clean, it'll fire and everything will be fantastic. So, like always, what we do is we clean out the the ash box. And what I like to do on this particular stove is I like to always start out with the top plate. So the plate comes off. If you look carefully, there's going to be a lot of debris that comes out of this one. And the good thing is that this panel is removable on this unit. So all you're going to do is you're going to feel around in the top here, and you're going to make sure that you don't feel any debris, because if you do, then you can move it around with your hand and dislodge it. Again, one of the indicators about a dirty stove is this little area right here where the gate for the door is that it'll get covered in ash. And if that's covered in ash, your stove is definitely due for a cleaning, like this one is. So, maybe what we should do is get a flashlight. Concern with this particular unit is this chamber right over here, where a lot of the ash gets built up, and it falls down here, as you can see. So what you're going to do is there's a little latch here. You're going to take this whole assembly out. And that way you can get access to everything. Make sure when you're cleaning that you don't hit this. This is your igniter, and so you want to kind of push it up and out of the way while you're cleaning it. You want to hold the flashlight for me? That little firebox is all full. You want to take out all the debris. You want to make sure that all the little areas are cleaned up. Coming over here to the door. Coming down here, this is where the tray goes, and you want to clean this. Make sure you get it all. We live in Canada, so our basement is rock. And again, you want to make sure that you can see all of the holes in this unit. When we come back here, get our box in and make sure that it's snug.
What about the igniter?
The igniter, you're gonna just kind of like wiggle around and see if you can get it back out, and so it comes right back out. But before I do that, I'm gonna take my little stove shovel. I'm gonna knock out all these creosote chunks that come off. So it should look nice and clean like that. And up here, give it a couple of taps, and you'll always get a little bit more. That being said, you're going to take your plate and you're going to slide it right back in there. I find that if you go to one side, it's a little tricky. You go to one side and then work it to this other side, it'll make sure that it's in. And you're going to put your tray back in. We lost our bolt here, so that's what happens. I'm not going to clean the glass, but that's just you can clean it with a wet rag and a little bit of water. You know what? I'm going to go and clean it. Just hold on. Little video. Okay, so I got my wet rag. Don't remove any of the ash. Start in the corner and just make little circles. Until you get the whole screen. You might have to move to another spot. If your rag doesn't glide across the glass, it's not wet enough. And so I'm just gonna wipe it off. See how clean that becomes? You'll be able to see your combustion. And oh, don't forget to jiggle out your igniter. And make sure it's closed. And that's how you clean the Eco65 Drolet pellet stove.